I wonder how all that sounded. How could you do that to us? What, drink water? Remind you to stay hydrated? Oh my god. I wonder how all that sounded. Okay. So I was curious. I had to listen to what that sounded like. Okay, so I'm doing something a little different tonight. A little bit of an experiment tonight. A minute 30? How did it already get there? A little bit of an experiment tonight. Hopefully it doesn't affect you guys on your side. But if it does, well, too bad. It's an experiment. What if you got it on the first encounter, but it was off stream? I'm gonna talk all about that in just a moment. But first, before I start the Shiny Hunt stream, remember when I just couldn't get Shiny Moltres? Well, there you go. At long last, I got it. This fucker. Today is November 3rd, and I got this, as you can see, on October 30th, so that was, what, 4 days ago? So now look, I have all three birds shiny. So this one, October 6th, October 9th, and then you see a whopping gap with this one. It took me 3 weeks to the day. So you might question, but what about Mewtwo? Well, about that, that's the power of the shiny charm. I spat everywhere just now. So I'm done. I'm done with this game. Let's go. I have finished shiny hunting everything here that I wanted to get. And you can see, this took me 2 days. I'm a little sad I couldn't even get one stream out of this one, but, you know, it's fine, because I got the shiny. Excuse me. I didn't even realize it was level 70 until after I caught it. Because you can see these three are level 50. So no wonder Mewtwo was so hard. Pause. Was so difficult. Because it was level 70. Here's a fun fact. I had 999 Pokeballs while catching Mewtwo. It only took 4. It only took 4 of my Pokeballs to catch this. So there you go. I got all 4 legendaries in Let's Go Shiny. Aye, cool! Now let's start the shiny hunt. I do need to switch out games. Alright, let's actually start. So I'm hunting it in Sword. You may have noticed I also added a 4th user to myself, to my own Switch. And that is to reset the game when it's, when I'm, you know, because there's the shiny Zacian and Zamazenta event going on right now. And my original 3 files all have game data on it. So, yeah, I had to create a 4th one. Okay, you can see, before I start, this is my team. Nothing really special. So, I got the Trevenant thing. I got this technique going on. Oops. So, I'm going to be doing the reset method this time, because every time I've been doing a Regi, I don't need these two. Every time I do a Regi, I've just been doing the floor pattern technique. This time, I want to do the reset method. So first, what I need to do is I need to lock in the fact that this is Regidrago. It looks like once you check this, you won't be able to reset the switches on the floor. Are you sure you want to set the switch patterns in the dragon pattern? Yes. How crazy would it be if I got it first try? Nope, guess not. Alright. Now, yeah, you can see I put it. I added in a counter thanks to the homeboy who helped me out do that. So I did need to do that first to set it in and lock it in. I don't. Alright, once I do this, end mice. Alright, once I do this, once I save, there's no going back. There's no Regidrago, which is fine. I already have Regidrago shiny. Alright, let's do this. This is the first hunt I'm doing with a counter. That's not it. And it's not a counter I can just, you know, hit one button and send it up. I need to manually change it. Look, I can change it to like something like... Ooh, I'm joking. So, what's going on, everyone? Now, I want to talk about how Twitch royally screwed me over the past few days. Twitch might not like that. They might look at me, be like, "Oh, he's talking shit about us. Let's delete his stream again." Shoot, I need to remember. I keep forgetting. Like, now I have a counter. I need to actually update it every single time. That was 3, right? I already lost count, and it's only 3. Six? Watch I accidentally soft reset over the shiny, because it is a very slight difference. But hopefully it's enough for me to tell the difference. And also, I should mention, I don't have the shiny charm for this. And that's because it doesn't matter if you have the shiny charm or not. Because the Regis, they're full odds no matter what. So having the shiny charm wouldn't affect it. These things are always full odds. Just putting that out there. It would be absolutely crazy if I got it early. But anyways, so Twitch screwed me over pretty badly the other day. So 2 days ago, on November 1st, I did a Breath of the Wild stream. It was part 68 of the series. I guess you could call it a series. So, leading up to that point, the previous 67 parts, the previous 67 streams leading up to that, all of them were fine. All of them were fine. They all got saved, you know. I have the Twitch settings enabled where after I stream, I can have the stream be available to watch afterwards for a minimum of 14 days. It would be saved behind. And at that point, what I do is I download the entire thing and then I post it onto YouTube right after. But not this time for some stupid reason. This time, the thing didn't get saved. There was zero trace of it. It is gone. There's no way to recover it. So now, there's a missing stream. There's a missing part to the playthrough. And that's what pisses me off the most. And it's not my fault. I did nothing different. The only thing I changed was starting earlier, and that's it. Instead of starting the usual 10 p.m., I started around 9:40 p.m. I even said out loud, like I mentioned, every time I start earlier, something bad happens. So hopefully nothing bad happens. The whole stream, it was going fine. Until right when I ended it, I went to download it. It wasn't there. I tried refreshing, nothing showed up. It was gone. So I got so pissed. Because this is the second time it has happened. Now granted, 2 times out of who knows how long I've been doing this, 2 times ain't bad, but that's still too many. Like, that should not even be the case. You know what I mean? It's like, it should not be happening, period. I should be able to trust and rely the fact that I have the settings enabled, so that I should be able to trust that the stream will be there when I'm done. But I don't know why it's not there. And like I said, I did nothing different. I changed nothing in the settings. I even double checked afterwards. I do indeed have the settings enabled. I have those settings turned on. I don't understand. Twitch, of course, no platform is perfect. Twitch and YouTube especially, both of these have a severe number of flaws. But it's like, those should not be flaws that affect creators this badly. And once again, like, one could argue, I'm shifting all the blame towards Twitch, because the only other person who can be blamed here is me. One could argue I'm shifting all the blame to them, because I don't want to blame myself. But it's like, there's nothing I did different. I didn't change anything, I didn't do anything different, besides simply starting 20 minutes earlier. And I don't see how that would be a cause for the whole thing to be gone afterwards. So thanks to you, Twitch. You know, screw you. You kind of ruined my plans. Cause my plans are low-key kind of ruined because of this. Because of that one missing stream, that one part missing in the entire playthrough. My plans are kind of ruined. My overall plans. You know, my initial plans for playing Breath of the Wild, aside from the fact, like, I want to complete the game before the sequel comes out, is I wanted to put out there, like I said, after every stream, I download it and then I post it on YouTube. On the YouTube side, it's sort of like a series, sort of a playthrough. What I wanted to do was, I wanted to put out there a complete guide and playthrough of the game, from start to finish, doing absolutely everything. And now I can't do that. I've said before, I absolutely hate autosave, because it always saves stuff you don't want it to save, and it never saves when you want it to. So I hate autosave. Now, the fact that I save the game after each stream is besides the point. It's a given I would save the game when I'm done. But it's like, regardless if I did or not, the autosave kind of ruined it for me. Because now I can never go back. What's done is done. It's set in stone. And there's no stream, so there's no evidence of me doing it. So now, it's impossible for me to have a complete series, because there's one part missing. Like, how am I supposed to, you know, how am I supposed to say, I have 99% of a complete series, like, a complete guide, a playthrough? Oh, but by the way, there's one part missing, and it wasn't my fault. So here's everything but one. This is why we need multiple saves. In previous... I spat so much just now. In previous Zelda games, yes, there were multiple save files, but not for this one. Because this is such a big game. This is an open world game. They only went with one save file. You can have multiple save points. That's where the autosave came in. But I played for over 2 hours. Any chance of me having an autosave that was where it ended off in the previous part is gone. And it's not like other Zelda games where I can just be like, I'll just start up a new file. I'll just play up to that point. That was part 68 of an average, what, 2 hours? An hour and a half to 2 hours per stream? And clearly, I cannot, just start the game, do the tutorial, and just go straight ahead and do where I left off. I can't do that. Before you argue, yes you could. You could just leave the Great Plateau with 3 hearts and just do the Koroks. Yeah, but how far would I get? You know what I mean? It's like 3 hearts going into the desert with no armor for the cold desert night or the hot desert day. I would not survive. There's no way I could do that. Unless I waste who knows how much time grinding back up to the point where I would be able to, and then continuing where I left off. It's like, that's not an option. So yeah, my original plan was to put out a complete guide, a complete playthrough from start to finish, doing absolutely everything. And the other thing I wanted to do, like with all the footage that I had of the game, what I wanted to do was one day go through all that footage and count how many in-game days has passed. Because, I wanted to know, through my playthrough, how long it took Link from waking up to defeating Ganon. Because in the story, Zelda's been waiting for 100 years for Link to wake up. I was curious to know how much longer she had to wait for Link to finish doing everything and then save Hyrule from Ganon. She waited 100 years for us to wake up and start our adventure. Maybe our adventure took 100 days, 200 days, 1,000 days. Like, how many days did Zelda have to wait on top of the 100 years? Did she have to wait 101 years? 102? 110 years? That's what I wanted to know from my playthrough of doing everything. But now I can't do that. I cannot do that now. It is impossible because there's missing footage. It is impossible for me to know concretely. It is impossible for me to know for a certainty how many days in total has passed. Oops, did I forget to up the counter last time? Are we supposed to be at 20 or 21? I was too busy rambling. We're at 20 now. So yeah, my plans are now ruined. I can never have a complete series. I don't want to say I can never have, because I could always just replay the whole game again and post it afterwards. Then, that way, then I would have a complete series. But at the moment, I cannot have a complete walkthrough posted. I cannot have that. And I also cannot have the knowledge of how many in-game days has passed. Like, I had some very simple goals, very simple things I wanted to do. But thanks to Twitch's buggy-ass system, it kind of ruined it for me. And you know who else it ruined for? You know who else it ruined it for? Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Any person out there who potentially was actually watching those in the future, because no one watches them right now. Anyone in the future who might actually watch them, and not only watch them, but follow along with them. Because, as a kid, that's what I did. I was playing games as a kid, I looked up some videos on the games, and then I found people who did complete walkthroughs of games. So I followed along with their videos, doing exactly what they did. I followed along in their video. So in case anyone out there in the future You know, there's like 7 billion people out there. One person's bound to do that. I don't know, say before the heat death of the universe. And if no one does, well, it was a good effort. But yeah, if anyone in the future actually watches those and plays along with it, like following me to guide them 100%, well now, that person is kind of screwed. Because there's one part missing where, like, say, around 50 Koroks, they're not going to see footage of that. They're going to have to look elsewhere. So that's why I'm so pissed, the fact that Twitch kind of screwed me over. And you know, it's not like one person at Twitch, an actual human being, was watching me, targeting me, and was like, hey, you know what'd be funny? Let me just delete this for him. Delete this from him. He'll never get it back. It'll be so hilarious because I don't like this guy. No, and there's no person responsible. It's actually the system, the algorithm, whatever. The program that is Twitch. There's clearly bugs in the system where sometimes things don't work out. And it kind of screws up everything for everyone. And you would think a company, a brand, as big as Twitch, with as much money and resources as they got, they would fix these problems. Like, there shouldn't be lingering problems like this for such a big brand. I mean, hell, how much of our actual, like, donations, well, not donations, how much of our ad revenue and other stuff does Twitch already take from us? Well, not me, I don't make anything from this. But, you know, actual big YouTubers, not YouTubers, streamers. They got all this cash, and what do they do with it? They just love seeing that number go up. They're like, wait, there's a problem with our system? We have to spend money to fix it. What's the system? Oh, that's not that big. We don't need to deal with that. It's like, screw you, Twitch. You ruined it so badly for me. And it's not just me, too. People might be saying, well, it's a 1 in a million chance. You know, it only happened to you, so chances are it won't happen again. Well, the thing is, this is the second time it happened to me. Who knows how long ago I did the Age of Calamity demo stream, and that's lost to time as well. Now for that one, I did tamper a bit during the stream, so maybe I accidentally deleted it while streaming. So that one could have been on me. But this time, I did nothing. I didn't touch anything. So there's no way I could have been the cause for this time. And I looked it up too afterwards, despite knowing the answer, the sad answer to my dilemma. You know? My stream is gone. All my settings are enabled. Is there any way for me to recover it? Despite, you know, this happening before, I know the answer. The sad answer is no. There's nothing saved, so there's nothing to recover. So I looked it up, and there's nothing. There's no answers except that. And I'm not the only one that this has happened to. You know, there's multiple reports out there of this exact case happening. The settings are enabled, the stream is gone afterwards, and there's no trace of it. There's no way to recover it. So clearly this isn't just happening to me. And clearly this has been an issue for quite a while. And what has Twitch done to do with it? Nothing. They have done nothing to fix it. Twitch is gonna see this. No, they won't. No, they're not gonna see this. But they're gonna see this. And they're gonna be like, yo, this guy's talking shit about us. We're gonna terminate his account. Well, that'll teach him to talk dirty about us. Did I need to do that? Or was that number 30? Was this 31 or 30? I think this was 31. This is why I'm so pissed. The fact that it's all gone. There's no trace of it. And there's no way to recover it. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing Twitch is going to do about it. So now I just have to deal with the fact that there's an entire missing stream. A bunch of missing footage. What's so bullshit is that it couldn't have happened to say something like this, where it wasn't a part of a complete series. I don't know if series is even the right word. But it couldn't have been something not as important like this. It just had to be something that I found, you know, something that I wanted saved more than anything. Just cracking my knuckles there. So that thing I'm doing slightly differently tonight, and hopefully if it's a success tonight, then I'll be doing this moving forward. I don't know how often, but you know. So what I'm doing is, you know, in the past I relied on Twitch to have it saved for me after the stream is done, so I can download it. But I'm using, like, the stuff I used to record, the program is the exact same program I'm using to stream right now. I'm using OBS. So right now, what I'm trying is simultaneously recording while streaming. Now that might break my laptop because there's so much going on. So hopefully, if this is a success, I can do this moving forward. Which is why I'm also keeping a close eye on the stream, just in case if there's any lag. Listen to that, my dogs are barking. Bottom line is, fuck you, Twitch. You screwed me over, and you're not gonna do a thing about it. You're not gonna fix any of your problems. Once again, they're not gonna see this. They're not gonna pay any attention. They're not gonna give any mind to a nobody like me. Matter of fact, someone big, you know, if one of the top streamers said something about this, they may glance at it and be like, yeah, we don't care. So it's like, I'm not going to make any difference. I'm not going to make an impact. There's no way a single nobody like me is going to make any sort of change, any sort of difference. Did you guys actually hear my tangent just now, my rambling, or did everyone just like mute? Was everyone just like, this guy's venting right now? Let's just mute him, and once he's done, we'll turn it back on. Maybe he'll be in a better mood when we turn it back on. So if I'm not mistaken, the full odds are 4,096. On paper, if I do 4,096 of these, one of them is bound to be shiny. On paper, that's how it should work. But upon execution, that's not always the case. You can go like 3 times the odds and still not get it. I think that might have been the case. I think everyone did either leave or mute until I was done rambling. Let me take a sip of water. Be sure to stay hydrated out there as well. keep in mind everything I just said. I'm gonna have to say it all again. Because, you know, just in case there is an audience watching my Breath of the Wild streams here on Twitch, just in case there is that audience, they're gonna see that there's a missing part. Some people might think, where'd that part go? Wait a second, you just skipped a number. Like, you skipped part 68. And then they might notice in the actual gameplay, it's like, wait a second, there's a whole part missing. Because this footage is wrong. This footage is way ahead. So, at the beginning of the next Breath of the Wild stream, I would have to explain all this, just in case there is an audience with my Breath of the Wild streams. And just in case people who didn't see this tunes into that and doesn't know what's happening. So if you're actually someone out there watching all my stuff, and you hear everything I say, like that burp, you're gonna have to hear me repeat myself. Because I have multiple audiences to explain it to. So, is anyone still here? Anyone watching? How you guys doing? I don't think anyone's still here. Bottom line, screw Twitch. Even though I have to rely on Twitch, because, you know, because of what I'm doing right now. Just gonna move this a little bit, because I think it might be clipping. Is it clipping? I think it is. Can I just, Yeah, everyone bounced. Everyone's like, we're not gonna hear this weirdo ramble and... So I didn't explain this yet, but I want to do Regidrago exclusively while streaming. I don't want to do this on my own time. I want to do it only when I'm live, so that's why I wanted to add the counter. I may have messed up the counter, because I don't know if I accidentally skipped a few encounters. But yeah, every time I shiny hunt something, I just can't seem to get it on footage. I just can't seem to get footage of it, except for Reggie Ice. I managed to get that one. So it's like, damn it, I want something on footage. You saw at the beginning, the 4 Let's Go legendaries, I couldn't get those. Like, I couldn't get those on footage. On stream. So it's like, damn it, I want something. I want something to react to have a reaction to. You gonna go back? Go back to what? Go back to what? And recount? No. I may have been willing to go back and count number of in-game days, but I'm not counting this. I don't care that much. If I have a rough estimate about how many encounters it took, then I'll be fine. But I'm not going to recount to be precise. We're only on 45. We still got 1,000 more of these before we're at full odds. Under 1,000. So yeah, I want something to have a live reaction to. I want a shiny live reaction. Another one, I should say, because I already got Reggie Ice on that. Excuse me. But it's like, how long ago was that? Wasn't that back in February? And it's November now, and I have gotten nothing since then on footage, except for is it Sinisty or Poltergeist? I keep getting the names mixed up. If you actually look back on the footage, I actually called it the wrong name, despite the name being on the screen. I just can never tell which is which. I think is it Sinisty? Sinisty, it's Poltergeist evolves into Sinisty, right? Or is it backwards? Whatever. But the thing is, like, I got one shiny legendary on stream, and it's like, damn it, I want another one. And I just know, if I do this on my own time, I will get it on my own time, and there will be no reaction to it. So I want a shiny reaction. I want to do this only when streaming. And yes, that does significantly lower my odds. The fact that I'm not doing this constantly. I'm not doing this every day, every hour. I'm only doing this for what? An hour and a half to 2 hours? Every few days? So that alone significantly drops my odds. And the fact that I'm also doing this full odds. Because there's no way to reduce the odds for the Regis in this game. Even if you have the shiny charm, it stays full odds. So my chances of getting this are astronomically low. So I just need to stream more. There's that. I could just stream more. The more I stream, the more encounters I do. And the more encounters I do, the higher a chance I'll get of getting it shiny. But it's like, you know, I got stuff to do. I got other games to play. I can't do this every single day. I'll be honest, it is a little boring. It is a little... It feels like I feel a little empty without having something to shiny hunt all day. Because ever since, well, actually a year now. Ever since November of 2020. And it's now November of 2021. So for a full year now, every single day I have had something to shiny hunt. You know, I went from November of 2020 all the way to September of 2021. Non-stop shiny hunting in Sword and Shield. I did the Dynamax Adventures, I did the other Regis in this game, and I did the Swords of Justice. Once I finished everything to shiny hunt in Sword and Shield, well, I then did Spiritomb. But after Spiritomb, I did the 4 legendaries and Let's Go. And now I'm back to doing this. And I'm only doing this when I'm streaming. So when it's during the day, I got nothing else to shiny hunt. So it does feel like something's missing, because I'm so used to having something to do. And yes, I do have other things I could shiny hunt, but they're not on my Switch. Like on my 3DS, I'm trying to hatch a shiny Fione in Ultra Moon, and I'm doing shiny Mudkip in Omega Ruby. So I still got those. I can always do those. But it's like, it's not the same. It's not on the Switch. And I'm very happy that I'm done with shiny hunting in Let's Go, because that game freaking sucks. That game is hot garbage. So I'm glad that I'm finally done those 4 legendaries. I have had those in my mind ever since I abandoned the game and started hunting in Sword and Shield. Mostly Shield. I started hunting in the Dynamax Adventures. So the whole time I've been doing Dynamax Adventures and shiny hunting in Sword and Shield, it always lingered in the back of my mind. Like, I gotta go back to that game one day and hunt the 4 legendaries. And I'm finally done that. I did that now. It only took about a month, just shy of a month. Moltres is what took the longest. That took a whopping 21 days. You know, 16 of those days were full odds, and 5 of those were with the shiny charm. You lose yet? No. Speaking of lose, I should probably show you, like how I'm going to catch this thing. Like my my technique of catching it. So this encounter, I'll just show off like how it's how I'm going to do this when I get the shiny. Damn, if only this was the shiny. Alright, let's see how I'm going to do this. Alright, first I'm going to do Trick, because I have the Trevenant holding a Leppa Berry. So now it's holding a Leppa Berry. And then I'm going to do Skill Swap. I'm going to give it the Harvest ability. Laser Focus. Then I'm gonna switch out. Now you know me, I hunt these things very riskily. Very risky, whatever. Cause I still don't have False Swipe. So what I'm going to do is, you see this is not very effective. So when I actually get the shiny, fingers crossed I don't hit a crit. I'm doing this hopefully not only to lower its HP, but also get a paralysis in, get a paralyze in. So hopefully if I even get 1 crit, I'll be fine. If I got 2 crits in a row, well then that's just bad luck on my part. So I didn't get a paralyze. So at this point, regardless of if I have a paralysis or not, I just start chucking Pokeballs. You know what I probably should have done as well? I stocked up on Pokeballs. I probably should have stocked up on some healing stuff. Tell you what, next time I will come back here with enough max potions and other stuff. Because if this thing starts killing me, starts annihilating my team, if I have nothing left to heal, then that ends it too. So the Leppa Berry is going to, you know, refill its PP when, if it struggles. Aw, man. And then Harvest is just going to raise the chances of it continuously happening. Well, first of all, allow it to happen, and second, well, that too. And oh, and that's why Sunny Day is here too, because Sunny Day makes it 100%. It'll happen every turn, I think. But for that to happen, I need to make sure Trevenant doesn't die. So yeah, this is what it would look like when the shiny shows up. Alright, cool. And I already updated the number, so let's just keep going. Before anyone questions me, use a Master Ball, use an Ultra Ball, use something better. Hell nah. I only use Pokeballs. Pokeball for everything. You think it was easy catching the other 4 Regis in regular Pokeballs? It's a different story with the Dynamax Adventures, because that's a guaranteed catch. You know, you could use a Beast Ball and it would catch. It just depends on if that catch is the shiny or not. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Y'all doing good? God damn it, like in that stream, I talked about a whole bunch of stuff too. RIP to that stream, I guess. Nothing I can do at this point. You know, I doubt Twitch has like an archive of everything that wasn't saved behind. You know, it's not like a physical bank vault where the lost and found items gets put in there and until one day someone comes and pick it up. So I doubt Twitch has like a digital vault where they store everything that wasn't saved. Or aka a hard drive. Or a cloud server, something like that. Well, that's gone for eternity. Wait, what was it? Wait. Wait, it's not 56, it's 59. I almost screwed up there. I went from 58 to 56. I could have ruined it just now. Are you guys out there drinking water? Make sure to drink water. You know, make sure you're completely... Well, not... That's the wrong word. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Hydro homies? You know, I try my best to stay as hydrated as I can, but sometimes that's still not enough. Because, like, every morning, ever since it's starting getting cold, I've been waking up with a sore throat. Just because it's getting cold. Like, I try to drink a lot more water to try to counteract that, and it still doesn't seem like I'm drinking enough. Now, you don't want to overdo the water. You don't want to drink too much, because too much of anything is bad. You want to drink enough. You want to drink a healthy amount, but not too much. And I'm not reaching that point where I'm drinking too much yet. You know, I'm drinking a manageable amount. You guys want to know what's bullshit? What happened earlier today? Today? The day that this is being played on? So I know I said I was done with this game forever after... You already know this. Excuse me. I texted you this earlier. So I did say I was done with Let's Go forever once I've gotten all 4 legendaries. But in the process... You know, when I was trying to get the shiny charm, because Moltres was taking so goddamn long, in the process of getting the shiny charm, I had to evolve a Dratini into a Dragonair. So what I had to do was I had to catch and level up. You're going to bed? Alright. Thanks for tuning in. So I had to catch things to level up. The only ways to level up in that game are either to just catch stuff, or battle like the masterclass trainers. And I ain't doing that one. I do one, I have to do them all. Like, I can't just do one, or do a few, and just leave the rest of them. I will have to do them all if I start it. So I ain't touching that. So what I decided was, if I have to catch to level up, maybe I'll just, you know, try to catch a shiny. Because in that game, you have to catch the same thing 31 times to increase the shiny odds. So I did that. I tried catching 31 Nidorinos to try to get a shiny to evolve into a shiny Nidoking. Well, the way that story ended was the fact that I got the shiny, not the shiny. I got the 31 shiny chain. That's still not right. I got the 31 chain to increase the shiny odds. There we go. And then a shiny Fearow flew into me. So I caught a shiny Fearow. And then, you know, I got shiny Moltres, then shiny Mewtwo. So supposedly I should have been done with the game. But I'm like, damn it. I wanted that shiny Nidoking. I'ma try for that shiny Nidoking. So today, I tried getting a 31 catch combo of Nidoran, like male Nidorans, and a Nidorino. Like, I tried to switch between either or, because they're not easy to catch. You know, when the catch combo failed, I just reset the game. And I'm like, you know what? A catch combo of Nidorinos are not working out. Let me try a Nidoran. So today, that's what I did. All day I spent all day chain comboing in that. So I didn't get it. A shiny Nidorina spawned. I tried to catch it. It didn't catch. It fled the battle. And because it fled, I also lost the catch combo. So earlier today, I failed a shiny Nidorina. The evolution of the female Nidoran. Oh, look at that. 68. The number of the stream that I lost. So today I failed a shiny Nidorina. Then used something other than Pokeballs. See, there was also the issue, like, in the case of that one, I was at work, right? And I had something to do, so I had to leave the game for a bit. When I came back, you see, when I left the game, I went to the home menu. But sometimes, some timed events in the game, they keep going on when you're in the home menu. So when I came back to the game, I guess too much time progressed, and then, like, Nidorina fled the battle. I'm just like, fuck! I lost it! Damn it! You missed the whole thing? You damn right you did. But wait! There's more! So after I failed the shiny, I reset the game, you know, and then I tried doing another catch combo. So I get the 31 catch combo. I stay in the spot. I stay in the spot where, you know, what I wanted would spawn. I put in a lure to even greater increase the odds. A freaking shiny Dragonite flies into me, and I try to catch it. You know, I had both controllers, both players, 2 Pokeballs to double the chances of catching. I even used a Golden Raz. It did not catch. It too fled the battle. So today, I failed a shiny Nidorina and a shiny Dragonite. So I kept going. I reset the game and I kept going. I think I got like a 20 combo, and then a freaking shiny Rattata shows up, breaking my chain, and of course I catch that one. I don't catch the Nidorina or the Dragonite, but the 4th shiny Rattata in this game, I managed to catch that, because of course I did. Not the awesome green dragon, or the purplish pink dinosaur. No, I get a golden rat. I get my 4th golden rat, I should say. Man, the universe is really just flipping me off lately. You know, the universe, like, royally, you know, 1,000-year pain or whatever ups my ass. Like, says, joke's on you, I'm deleting your stream. And then it said, you know what? I came back just to taunt you even more. You thought you wanted that shiny? Nope. It's gone. You're not getting that shiny. Ha ha ha. Alright, bye. Use Ultra Balls. See, the thing with me is, in the past, I used to use whatever ball would catch. So a Pokeball doesn't work, I use a Great Ball for better chances. Great Ball still doesn't work, I use the Ultra Ball. I used to do that in the past. But then I didn't like how messy it looked in the box. Because, well, this is a bad example. Well, I didn't get this Trevenant. Someone traded me this to help me out with shiny hunting. So you see, everything I have is in a Pokeball. And then you have this in a, I think that's a Nest Ball. I didn't like how unorganized it looked. So I like using only Pokeball, so everything is organized. So that's why I use Pokeballs only. That does lead to my downfall at some times. Say today with the 2 shinies I failed. Now, of course, you can make the argument like just having the shiny, regardless of any Pokeball, is better than, you know, losing the shiny, but keeping your foolish pride and arrogance to have it in a regular Pokeball. And yes, that is true. I would have rather had that shiny Nidorina and Dragonite in, say, an Ultra Ball than just losing it altogether. But clearly, history played out differently. The history written into this universe's past, it is what it is. And I lost those shinies. But yeah, I don't like using multiple balls just because I don't like how messy it would look. I like having everything organized. Everything in one Pokeball. And I clearly can't have everything in, say, like a Master Ball. You know, I can't have everything like that to say it's organized. I almost dropped my controller. The only exception is, once again, if I panic and I use a different ball to catch a shiny, or events. Events come in Cherish Balls, that's the only exception, because I have no control over that. I do hate the fact that it comes in a Cherish Ball, but I got no control over that. I need more water. I feel my throat starting to itch up. I wonder, could you guys actually hear me pour my water? Once again, watch me actually reset over the shiny. If that's the case, I'm about to punch something. It's gonna break. And then I'll continue. Something gonna break if I reset the shiny. And then I will continue until I get it once again. My throat's really starting to itch now. Could you guys hear me drink the water then? Can you hear it slide down my throat? Yo, pause on that. Yes, we can. Well, I hope that's pleasant to hear, especially if you're wearing earphones. Earphones? Headphones. You know, you got some water drinking ASMR. Well, excuse me for being human and needing to drink water. You know, I'm not gonna pull a fast one like Mark Zuckerberg did. You know, that one time he's like, I was human. I am human. You guys think, like, I know it's a joke and all, But if we're talking, if we're gonna be serious, you think Mark Zuckerberg's actually a machine? Because my God, does that man act robotic? I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg's face just looks so artificially smooth. It looks synthetic. I don't know, I kind of want to see what he would look like if he has a beard. You know, fill out some of that empty space. Because it's so smooth, it looks like a mirror. Like, I bet you if I look at him, I can see my reflection on his face. I feel like if I rub his face, it'll actually make the squeaky sound. It's made with cash, melted down coins, and that's what his endoskeleton is made from. And the actual synthetic skin on his body is, you know, it's like crushed up paper, like crushed up dollar bills. Actual cash. His body, his synthetic body is made of cash. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the water's running in my place. I have not been getting enough sleep lately. You know, I sleep late, too late for my own good. And I have to wake up decently early, not too early, but decently for work. I get up at 10 a.m. Some might say that's still late. Some might say that's not too early. But it's like, from the time that I go to sleep, and me having to wake up at 10, that's not enough sleep. You might question, like, what time do I go to sleep? Around, like, 2 to 3 a.m.? You might say 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's still 8 hours. That's plenty. Well, you also have to keep in mind, I get into bed at 2. That doesn't mean I fall asleep at 2. I could fall asleep at, like, 2:30 or 3 o'clock. So it's not a full 8 hour of sleep. I also saw the funniest shit today. I saw on Instagram, like these dudes dressed up as robbers, as burglars. They actually had the ski mask on, and they were at a gym. They were working out. Like, one of the workouts was pulling a purse away from an old lady. Another one was, you know, creeping up the stairs. They were one of them was like doing some arm benches, whatever it's called, with some pliers. And then they were doing like weightlifting with bags of money with the actual money sign on it. That was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. You know, I have very little faith in humanity. And there's very few moments where my faith in humanity gets a little bit replenished. I get a little bit of faith back in humanity. And it's moments like this where it makes me laugh. You know, makes me realize, like, wow, people do some genuinely creative stuff out there. It's like that builds up my faith in humanity meter just the tiniest amount of bit. You saw that? Didn't I send it to you and that's how you saw it? Or did you see that before I sent it to you? But that was like the funniest thing ever. Like, they were one of them was like doing burpees, that's what it's called. In a way, without the jumping jack part. Like he was just like kind of running in place the moment the other guy opens the flashlight and it's like cops. He jumps down and he does a push-up. Man, that was so funny to me. It's like, it's such a simple concept, and yet it's so unheard of. You know, dressing up as burglars and working out as these techniques at a gym. It's like, that's such a simple concept, yet it's so unheard of. It's so unthought of. I never thought about it, but it's such a simple idea. And I like that. Sometimes very simple ideas are so creative. Remember, this is full odds, so I should really do this. I'm not gonna leave that up. I'm pretty sure the full odds is 4,096. You know, they toned it down from the 8,000 that used to be pre-Gen 6. Gens 1 to 5. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that part now. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go for. It's just about 11:30 now. Once again, I yawn now, insinuating that I am tired, but I guarantee you, the moment I turn this off, I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna do other stuff. In fact, I still got tonight's dishes to wash. I haven't washed the dishes yet. I could try. I could try to go to bed early, but we all know I'm not gonna do that. I could lie in bed at like midnight, and I wouldn't fall asleep until like minimum 1 a.m., which is already pretty good. Man, my sleep schedule is messed up. One day I would like to fix my sleep schedule if I have plenty of free time. You know, I can get into bed at like say 11 p.m. Not think in my mind like, damn, I'm not tired, and I could get that done right now. And, you know, anything I could get done ranges from like me playing video games to me getting actual work done. So it's like, if I have enough free time, not having to think about what I could get done in the time like I'm trying to fall asleep in bed. Because not only do I need free time, like the free time would also have to factor into the fact that I would have to get used to falling asleep earlier. You know, I'm not just gonna one day decide to go to bed early and that'll fix my entire sleep schedule. You know, I'm not just gonna go to bed at like 10 p.m. one night, be like, Eureka, I'm cured. My sleep schedule is fixed. Every night for the rest of my life, I will sleep early now. Like, I need time to adapt and get used to the new sleep schedule. And unfortunately, I only get 1 attempt of those per day. Did I mess up the counter? Did I forget to add one again recently? Because I am rambling a lot. Excuse me. I don't mean to be so rude. You know, burping in your ears. But hey, I'm human. I have natural human body functions. And I'm pretty sure it's unhealthy to keep those in. So when it has to happen, it happens. You know, we're all human. We all do it. You burp too. And then you're throwing my face like, you need to have manners. You know, when you're talking to someone else, you can't just burp in their face and use the argument like, it's healthy. It's natural body functions. Regardless of the fact, like, if I'm in your face or not. If I'm there in person or not. The fact that this is getting recorded means someone out there is hearing it. You know what this implies, actually? The fact that you're actually seeing me do this right now, you know what this implies? And nobody's gonna like this. No one's gonna like hearing me say this. I don't like the fact that I did this. But the fact that you're seeing me actually hunt this thing at all implies, you know, this is a paid DLC, and the Dynamax Adventures were, of course, paid DLC on Shield. So if you're seeing me do this right now on Sword, that kind of implies I bought the DLC a second time. Oh boy, did I just mess up the counter? I just threw my controller on the keyboard. They know what they're doing. They sell 2 copies of the same game for a reason. They know what they're doing. Think I should end it at 100? Or should I go on a little longer? What would be a good number to stop at, though? I think everyone bounced again, so it's like, now I have to decide for myself, because no one's giving me feedback. So do I want to stop at 100, or do I want to stop at, say, like, 125? Maybe I will stop at 100. Alright. I'm stopping at 100 for tonight. It is getting late. So this is the last encounter for tonight. And then I would do none of these until the next time I stream this. How crazy would it be if I got this right now to end off the stream? End off the first stream of hunting this? It's not impossible. It's not likely. But it's not impossible. Nope. No shiny. Alright, I'm gonna end this for tonight. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time when we continue the hunt for shiny Regidrago. See you then.